Okay, we're on item number 3 now. It says typeset and study lesson 2. There's a tech file. And then try to reproduce exercise 2 PDF. All right, so what I want to do is I want to download both of these files here. The way I'm going to do that, click on this. That's going to download to my computer. Someone says, I wonder where that is. If you go over here and click this button here, you're going to see it. What I want to do is I want to drag it to the desktop. I'm going to look at my desktop, and I see it's right over here, lesson 0.02 tech. I'm going to drag that into my lessons folder. And let me close out the lesson one. There's something we worked on last time. I want to create another folder here. I'm going to go to Finder, New Folder. I want to do lesson, LESSON.02. Whoops, sorry about that. That was an O. I want 02. And I'm going to drag this into that folder. Now what I need to do is I need to make a copy of this. All right. So I'm going to duplicate it. Finder menu, duplicate, and I'm going to call this thing exercise. Get rid of the word copy, and I'm going to call this exercise. All right. Now someone says, why don't you just simply rename the lesson? You know what? Maybe I'll screw this thing up. I want a copy of this thing here. If I screw this thing up, I'll always have a copy of it. And these are very small files, by the way. I'm going to typeset it, and I get an output, right? I see it. You need to study this output. All right. Now, how do you study the output? You have to look at the input, and then you're going to study the output. What's your relationship between the two? Now, what do they want you to do? They want you to reproduce this document over here. So with the lesson 2, what you're going to do is you're going to reproduce this thing over here. So let me click on the exercise, 2, see what they want me to make. All right. So what I need to do is I'm going to put this towards the bottom, by the way. I need to go back to my LaTeX program, this over here, and I'm starting to realize that, I think I can get part of this done, right? So let me take a look at this over here, and I'm gonna see if I can do it. And I noticed that just by editing this thing, I'm not gonna do the whole thing for you though. I'm just gonna start it for you. Exercise 2, right? Math, Blackboard, Logic. Wow, they did most of the work for me, didn't they? All right, and then, what I'm going to do, I'll do this over here, and I'm going to see if I can type this in. The proposition, Proposition. Well, you know what? I know that's mathematics there, but I don't know how to typeset that. So what I'm going to claim over here is, let me just typeset this now. And I'm kind of seeing it. I'll put on what I mean by that. I'm seeing, this looks just like that. I notice there's something different about this over here that, this one here and this one here, they definitely look different. All right, they definitely look different. So I'm wondering what the difference is. And, certainly I could play around with this. And I don't know, maybe they didn't center this thing. Maybe let me take rid of this thing over here. But again, you're playing. That's all you're doing. Let me typeset. And let's take a look. Well, I'm still seeing a problem over here. All right, I'm still seeing a problem over here. And someone says, how am I going to correct that? Well, again, what I want to point out is you would need to study the input file and the output file. All right, make sure you can get the two to get together, including, let me go back and typeset it again for you, including symbols. These type of symbols are called Blackboard. These type of symbols you see over here, and everything's written down for you. You need to study that. Is it difficult to get through that? Yeah, it is. Your goal, though, is to try to match things up. All right? Match things up. This may depend on your ability to look back over prior projects because you did things in prior projects that you need to retain. All right? But anyway, study this input file and then try to reproduce what they want you to do, which is this file over here. All right? I think that's about it. It's a struggle. You want to meet that struggle if you can. Thank you.